Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. A bunch of new Apple products dropped this week, and today I'm excited to unbox the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which just arrived at my doorstep. I went for the Desert Titanium color, so let's dive in, unbox it and check out its new features. I'll be paying special attention to the new camera control on the side, which Apple isn't calling a button. I'll explain why in a bit. Also, this is my first time going with the Max model instead of the Pro, so I'm really curious to see how the screen size compares to my iPhone 15 Pro. Stick around till the end so I can let you know if it's worth upgrading or not. So, the iPhone 16 Pro Max comes in the usual iPhone packaging, though the box is slightly larger than the 15 Pro Max. And here it is. Right out of the box, the Desert Titanium finish looks stunning. It's definitely a nice change from the black titanium I had last year. Underneath, we've got the usual USB-C braided cable, which is 1 meter in length and prevents tangling. No charging brick as expected, you'll need to buy that separately. There's also the SIM removal tool and some Apple documents, but no stickers this year. If the Desert Titanium doesn't catch your eye, there are 3 other color options that you can go for. You've got natural titanium, white titanium and black titanium. Also, when you purchase the iPhone, Apple does throw in 3 months free of Apple TV, Apple Fitness, Apple Arcades and Apple News. For me personally, Apple Fitness has been a game changer, especially when paired with my Apple Watch. It makes home workouts really enjoyable. Now let's take a closer look at the design. The Desert Titanium has a subtle gold tone that I personally love. It's not too flashy but still really eye-catching. The titanium sides are nice but do attract fingerprints, although not as bad as the previous models. As expected, there are 3 camera lenses on the back. We have the 48 megapixel wide, the new 48 megapixel ultra wide, and the same 12 megapixel telephoto lens. The 16 Pro Max weighs in at 227 grams, which is 28 grams heavier than the standard 16 Pro. The screen size has increased ever so slightly to 6.9 inches, which is up from 6.7 inches thanks to the slimmer bezels. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is still rocking the same OLED Super Retina XDR display with ProMotion tech and 120Hz refresh rate, plus HDR support and 2000 nits of peak outdoor brightness, along with a 2 million contrast ratio. If you're into content creation, the larger screen size on the Pro Max definitely gives you an edge for recording, taking pictures and editing them on the go. As someone who uses their phone a lot, battery life is very important to me. Apple claims that the iPhone 16 Pro Max can last up to 33 hours, which is 4 hours more than the last year, and can charge up to 50% in just 35 minutes using a 20-watt adapter. I personally use the Kyuxu X40 3-in-1 charger at my desk so I can charge my iPhone, Apple Watch and AirPods at the same time. There's no wire clutter on my desk, so everything remains nice and organized. When I'm on the sofa watching a movie, I grab my AOHI Starship 40,000 mAh power bank, which can charge devices up to 60 watts. Let's check out and see how much wattage is being provided to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Okay, there you have it. Lastly, when I don't need to use my iPhone there and then, I just stick to the basic 20-watt power brick. As expected, the Pro Max will last longer than the standard Pro due to its larger battery. So one of the new biggest features that's been implemented by Apple this year is the camera control on the side. This is located below the power button and gives you quick access to photo and video settings. From the home screen, tapping it opens the camera app. In photo mode, a single tap takes a photo, which makes taking selfies much easier. If you decide to press and slide, you can zoom in and out. Double tapping brings up the usual settings from the bottom of the camera app, which you can control using the new dial. As you can see, I'm just adjusting the settings. After a few hours of testing, I found that this feature works smoothly in landscape mode, but feels a bit awkward in portrait mode. This is due to the hand positioning when holding the phone in portrait mode. It doesn't feel natural in the hand. Maybe it'll take a bit of time getting used to. Moving on to the camera specs. We have the main 48 megapixel lens with a 24mm f1.78 aperture is my go-to for both photos and videos. There's also an upgraded 48 megapixel ultra-wide lens, perfect for that GoPro effect, and the same 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which hasn't changed, which still gives us 120mm focal length. So here are a few photos that I've taken using the different lenses. So for video, this year Apple have added the ability to shoot 4K up to 120 frames per second, which is the first that Apple has ever done, which is great for smooth slow motion footage. If you desire even more slow-mo, you can shoot at 240 FPS in 1080p. Another cool new feature is Audio Mix, which lets you adjust how voices sound in your videos. There are 4 options that you can go for. You got the standard, in-frame, which only picks up voices in the frame, and studio, which really minimizes background noise, and cinematic. This is a huge leap for iPhone creators, as it can reduce the need for external equipment or apps. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with the new A18 Pro chip, which has a 6-core GPU. It's about 20% faster than the last year's A17. And the efficiency improvements makes a big difference in battery life. Like last year's models, this one also has the USB-C charging. I'd opted for the 512GB storage model this year, since I found myself taking way more photos and videos, especially for my YouTube channel. However, the upgrade did come with a price. The 256GB version will cost you around £1,199. The 512GB will cost you £1,399, and the 1TB model is £1,599. There's about a £200 price jump between each storage tier. If you are a content creator like me and you're looking for awesome music to put into your videos, then I highly recommend you check out Audio. Audio has a vast library of music, sound effects, and AI to help you find the best possible music. Use the affiliate link down below for 70% off your first year. So, is the iPhone 16 Pro Max worth buying? Well, it depends. If you're a content creator like me and you rely on your iPhone for shooting videos and taking photos, then yes, it's a great upgrade, especially with a larger screen and improved camera features. But if you're a casual iPhone user and you already own the iPhone 15, I'll say hold off and maybe wait for the next generation. However, if you're coming from the iPhone 13 or iPhone 14, the bigger screen, the better camera, and the new features like Audio Mix makes this a compelling upgrade. Alright, if you've stuck around this far, comment iPhone 16 below and I'll give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know which phone you currently have, and also if you're planning to upgrade this year or not. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech and gaming related content. And until next time everyone, take care.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.